What's up, booty holes, and welcome back to my channel. It's about 12:35 a.m. on January 27, 2020. So it's practically Monday now. But if you all didn't know, on January 26, 2020, Kobe Bryant died. And not only Kobe Bryant, but his daughter as well, GIANNA, whatever you may know her by. So I just want to take a moment to start this video out by saying rest in peace to the both of them and any of the other people who lost their lives on that helicopter just yesterday. And let's just take a moment and just think about his legacy. Y'all, this video was supposed to be on something completely different. And no, I'm not going to sit here and act like I've been crying all day, but this really hit me hard. And I think losing a legend like Kobe Bryant hit many of you hard because it's like, Kobe was the GOAT. It was like, yeah, like we know about Michael Jackson. We know about Michael Jordan, but at the end of the day, for our generation as millennials, Kobe was the GOAT. I mean, I can just remember as a kid sitting there watching him play basketball, and it was like, that's so cool. Kobe made me want to go out and play rec ball. I remember I had this project in school where we had to do an All About Me book, and I said I wanted to be a plastic surgeon and in the WNBA. And truly, basketball wasn't really even my passion the way I thought it was, but Kobe made me love it so much. It felt like it was my passion. It felt like I was meant to be a basketball player. Didn't work out, of course, but y'all, Kobe just had that impact, I feel like, on so many people. I know so many of y'all are saying that, dang, like, it just feels unbelievable that he could be gone. And I felt the same way. Like, it genuinely felt like he was invincible, like untouchable. And for him to go out the way he did, I think that's what hurts the most. You know, you think people are gonna die of old age, maybe, you know, like just die in their sleep, maybe get sick, something like that. But to die in a helicopter crash, it's just so tragic. And to also, just like the family and the families who are affected in general. I mean, Kobe wasn't the only one on that plane, but well, in that helicopter, but I know that his death affected many of us the most. But just thinking about his wife and his daughters that still survive him, it's just, I know that has to be hard, especially for his wife losing not only her husband, but losing her daughter. I mean, she gave birth to that child at the end of the day. She loved that child only, like, it's just that love that only a parent or a mother can have. And I can't even imagine losing a child. I don't have any children of my own, but when I do have children, I can't imagine losing them. You know, growing up, at least for me, I learned that your parents are supposed to die before you. Like, you're not supposed to, your parents aren't supposed to be burying you. I mean, for so many people that does happen, but I mean, it has to hurt. I can only imagine how she must be feeling. And I mean, many of you who might not even like Kobe Bryant, might never even like the Lakers, like he was your biggest enemy on the court. Many of y'all are just saying you feel for the family, because at the end of the day, I think many of us can relate to losing someone and just how hard that hits us. But man, y'all, this one really does hurt. And I think, though I keep talking about being optimistic and thinking ahead, being consistent, all these things that we want to accomplish and being goal-oriented and all those things, sometimes we just have to sit and just appreciate life in general. And I think this happening really made me realize that life is really short. I know some of y'all might look at 41 as being old when you're only 24 like myself, but 41 isn't that old. And he was only 41 when he passed. And then you look at his daughter only being 13. She had a whole life ahead of her. I mean, so many of y'all say like she was the soon-to-be legend in basketball, but who knows what else she could have accomplished. She could have been the next president of the United States. We don't know. And her life just got cut way too short, way too fast. I mean, I think about all the things I've accomplished since I've been 13 years old, and the fact that she'll never be able to have that just genuinely hurts. And I feel for her family and just her teammates and those who she meant so much to, because I know they're probably thinking the same thing, because it's just sad. It's so sad. I can't say it enough. And I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so shocking and just so sad. It's like when we lose these legends, and every time we've lost a legend, whether it be Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, every time a legend has died from our generation, or maybe even the generation before a little bit, it's just, it never feels right. It's just like, how could this happen? And I guess when it comes to death never feels right. It always is a shock. It always hits us hard. No matter if it's a family member or just a legend like Kobe Bryant. And I think that's one thing that just needs to be talked about. I think people just need to talk about death and be open about their feelings, and just talk about how bad it hurts. Because at the end of the day, by talking about our feelings and getting it out there, then we can probably move on from it a little bit better. We're never gonna forget, but at least we can handle those situations a little better. And it's not like we'll keep something bottled inside. So for Vanessa Bryant, Natalia Bryant, the rest of his kids, family members, if you're feeling hurt by this, see somebody, see a therapist, talk to somebody, get your feelings out. You're gonna need it, because it hurts. I can recall losing a family member and just thinking about how I felt, and now just hearing about Kobe passing and not even have physically met him, not really even know him as a person, just know what I see and what I hear, it still hurts. It's just like losing a part. I said earlier today, I said I feel like I lost a part of my childhood, because I can just remember being a kid and watching him on the screen, me and my dad sitting there watching basketball games together. Even my mom. My mom said today, it's crazy, she was like, Kobe was my favorite player. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is just unreal. And then a couple hours later to find out that his daughter had also passed away, it's so tragic. And I think one thing I did think about, though, just his relationship and bond with his daughter, how close they were. And, you know, sometimes you have to think to yourself, like, is this how it was really meant to be? You know, like, is it better that they did pass together? Because if he had just passed, how would she have taken it, you know? So I think God does everything for a reason, and everything happens for a reason. But it's up to us to choose how we handle those situations and handle those things. And for me, at least, this taught me just how truly blessed I am to be here. How blessed I was to be able to encounter a legend like Kobe play on that court, and just to cherish life and cherish those around me. My grandparents are, my grandmother's almost 80, my grandfather's in his 80s, and just, you know, I always think like they don't have much longer, but at the end of the day, I don't know, they could die today or tomorrow, but it could also be me. So I just feel like this is teaching me to just cherish life. Cherish my life, cherish the people that are in my life, whether being family, friends, strangers, just cherish those around me. My mentors, cherish those people too. Cherish my boyfriend, my dog. I mean, we're not all gonna be here forever. I should have worded that differently. None of us are gonna be here forever. This is not the end all be all, you know? I mean, one day is gonna be our day. And just like Kobe, I know he probably didn't think that yesterday was gonna be his day. And we probably don't even know what day is gonna be our last day on this earth. So why not cherish every day that we do have while we are still living, still breathing, still able to call our loved ones, talk to our loved ones. I don't care if you have to call them on your way to work, or call them on your lunch break. Just give them a call. I mean, does it really hurt? Many of y'all probably don't even talk to your parents on a daily basis or every other day. Some of y'all might not even have talked to your parents for months. And granted, I don't know what type of relationship you have with them, but if you haven't talked to them for a long time, give them a call. Maybe you haven't talked to your grandparents, give them a call. Your brothers, your sisters. I don't know who it may be out there. Maybe even your best friend. I know I haven't talked to my best friend in a minute. I need to call her because this is just making me realize. And I know it probably made Shaq realize, for instance, like, I just lost my brother. Somebody that I look at as a brother, and I can't imagine losing my best friend. It will hurt me so bad. So for those of you who hold grudges or haven't just taken the time out of your busy schedules to give those people that you care about most a phone call or a text or something, just take some time to do that. And I know I'm all about being optimistic and upbeat, but at the end of the day, I am still a human. And this hit me hard. I think just thinking that like Kobe is around like some of my older cousins' age, like almost my parents' age, you know, and like it's just so young. 41? I don't know though, y'all. I know this is just an impromptu video. I'm just speaking from the heart, but if you take anything away from this video, I know I normally give y'all bullets or something to take away. Just take away that life is short, that you gotta live it to the fullest and cherish it while you're here, because we're not gonna be here forever. So whether that means accomplishing everything you want to accomplish, accomplishing your goals, taking advantage of every single day, or just giving that person that you love the most a call, we only have one life. And with that being said, I'm just gonna cut this video short. I know this is a really short video, y'all, and I'll get back on my A game next week. But I just felt like this needed to be said. And again, rest in peace to those who lost their lives in that helicopter accident today in Calabasas, California. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to GIANNA Bryant. And y'all, just cherish this life. We only have one. Like I always say, remember to follow me on social media. I'll make sure I put it in the description box. It's hard for me to even say that, but make sure y'all follow me on my other social media platforms. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave some comments. Even if you're just saying rest in peace, Kobe, even if you're just putting the praying hands, I don't care. Just leave a comment, leave a message to the family. Say something to your loved one that maybe you've lost, or say something to someone who means a lot to you. And if anything, just give somebody a call today. Just tell someone how much you love them, because they might not be here tomorrow. But again, I love you all, always will. I told somebody I love them today. I love y'all. Thank you for all the support y'all been giving me. I think we've reached 225 subscribers. We're going up slowly but surely, and I'm just so grateful, so blessed to be able to come to y'all with another video again this week. I'm gonna try to stay consistent as usual. Peace, love, and keep it tight. Bye, y'all.